Good day, I'm Vasily, the founder of Everything Punta Cana. I'm living and working in Punta Cana for 9 years, and today we are going to talk about safety and security in Punta Cana, and I will provide a checklist for the safety. So imagine you going with your family on vacation and you choose your destination, the Dominican Republic, and of course Punta Cana. So you're going there and you need to make sure that you are safe and everything is secure. First of all, the Punta Cana is a very secure place, especially if you just follow simple rules. It's like everywhere in the world. So let's go with our security checklist. So you're renting something in a security gated community. You have security on the beach. You have great management team. You have a great neighborhood. You have cleaning systems on board and sanitary. You have water safety, food safety, legal services, and transportation. Now let's have a closer look for all those items. So secured gated community. Of course, if you rent in an all-inclusive hotel, you have nothing to worry about. But at the same time, if you rent in an apartment or a villa, make sure it is inside of secure and gated community. What is the advantage of secured and gated community? First of all, they have their own security on board inside, so it's safe to walk around and you have like extra level of security and privacy. That's the most important stuff. So let's say I'm living and working in Cocotal area and there are similar areas to Cocotal. There are areas that located on the beach. They are safe and secure, so I can let my kids just run around without worrying. And in most of cases, I would not recommend you to do so, but I'm leaving my car open because I'm sure and I'm absolutely positive that we have great security in our gated community. Security on the beach. Security on the beach will help you to protect your belongings. But at the same time, why don't you leave your laptop at your vacation home? Management team. This is very important. So what kind of management team we're talking about here? First of all, the residence management team. And if you rent in particular villa or particular apartment, who is managing this particular apartment? Who is the host for you and how he or she can help you? That's the very important question. So let's imagine something happened. Well, what are you going to do? Who are you going to call? Do you have emergency numbers? So what is the next step if something happened? A great host have an ability to help you and answer your questions, help you in many other occasions. So in case something is going on, the host must have an emergency plan for any kind of situation. The neighborhood. Make sure that you are renting in safe neighborhood and good area. You just need to make sure that you can walk around, you can go shopping, you can go to coffee shop, you can go to pharmacy. So that's kind of things that are important. Of course, you need to ask your host all those questions. So, and inquire about the area. Please do not rent the cheapest options. Just imagine the cleaning of like 1-2 bedroom apartment gonna cost at least $30. Make your math, think how the host will include this money in your rent. So if you're renting something below $50, it's really hard to do this. The exception could be like small boutique hotel, but if you rent in the apartment, it's almost impossible. So something is wrong. You are thinking that that's just too much money, but how about bed bugs, other issues? Consider at least 500, 300 medical bills. So you need to decide. Are you ready to go inside of the dirty apartment that is not well prepared, not well managed? Well, I would consider this situation. And in most cases, I would select a bit more expensive option, just making my own calculations. Because if you're renting the unit for $25, $30, well, imagine how can they manage the cleaning. Cleaning and safety. So this topic is huge. I still cannot get how people can rent some apartments for $20. What they can spend on cleaning, because like in the Dominican Republic, detergents and everything else are super expensive, because like we're shipping everything from the United States, and the cost of the detergents and materials are very expensive. For everything, it's just like 1.5, sometimes even double price that you can spend in the United States, because we don't have like Costco's, Walmart's, and all those huge supermarket chains. So cheap is not always good, but at the same time you can ask your host what kind of materials, what kind of detergents are you using during the cleaning. Water safety. This is really huge. You need to make sure that you have bottled water in the Dominican Republic. Sometimes the water, especially during rainy season, can smell really horrible in the Dominican Republic, but that's okay. Just make sure that you are consuming bottled water, and you can use the water from the water tubs to brush your teeth, to shower, but make sure that you are drinking bottled water. Make sure you have a bottled water all the time with you. You are in tropical environment, so during your excursions, experiences, make sure you have a bottle of water with you. Maintain your body hydrated. That's very important in tropical climate. Make sure that your family is also hydrated. Food safety. Well, make sure you are washing your fruits and veggies if you buy them at the supermarket. It's common sense, but again, it's very important to wash your fruits and veggies in the Dominican Republic. Pay attention to this because it's very important in the tropical climate, and if you don't want to go to the hospital, just do it. If you go into the restaurant, make sure it's a big place and they have a space to warehouse the products. Let's say if you're buying something on the beach, and if it's like small cafeteria, buy something bottled and buy something already packaged. Just my best recommendation, make sure that the restaurant is big enough so they have a warehouse to store their products properly. Alcohol. This is something. Even the best alcoholic beverages can make a huge damage without a smart consumption. Just imagine, some people can even mix alcohol with drugs or medicine. So just be smart, think about what's going on with your body, especially first days. You are arriving in a different environment, your body is adapting, and you're starting to pour alcohol and without any control. So, of course, just be smart, think about it, and try to have moderate consumption. There were a lot of rumors about alcohol poisoning. Guess what? We investigated this case, and it happened to be that people just got excursions without license and went with this group of people Well, you are on your own because you are buying excursion from not licensed operators. They have nothing to lose, so they mix in alcohol the way they want, or maybe they even produce an alcohol. When you buy alcohol at supermarket, you're safe and everything's gonna be okay. If you have your alcoholic beverages in your hotel, believe me, they really worry and really care about your security, and for them it's a reputation, future reservations. So just stick to legal services. And now we're going to talk more about this in our next point. Legal services. That's the biggest pain in the island. Illegal services. That's the biggest pain in the island. And it's huge risk for you, for your family and friends. Just imagine, you can save $10, $15, $20, but guess what? The operator that doesn't pay taxes, they don't have license, they have nothing to lose. They have like no insurance, they have zero responsibility. So, and it's gonna be great if everything gonna be smooth. But imagine, something happened, so guess what? They have zero responsibility, they're not going to bring you even to the hospital. They do whatever they can to avoid responsibility. So just be smart, book everything online, you can do it, or book with operators that has license. One more reason about legal services. Just imagine, tomorrow is a storm. So we have a storm warning for tomorrow. In all legal operators, everybody who has license, they canceling their trip. But guess what? Those kind of operators that are illegal, they're not canceling, they don't care. So the legal operators, they will cancel the reservation and they will send you money back. And it's a huge thing. Just imagine, you can go with your family or friends and put yourself at a risk. If I were you, I wouldn't do that. Just think and decide for yourself. Transportation. This is a big topic, especially right now. So you have three options. Just option number one, go with a legal transportation company. Option number two, go with local taxi. Now, option number three, right now you have a possibility to go with Uber. Probably you already heard about Uber rides that going on right now with the taxi syndicates. So it's crazy what's going on right now. Taxi syndicates, taxi drivers, they're crushing Uber cars. They're doing a lot of violence right now. So just, you can save $10, $15, but I would not put my family at risk. So you can order a licensed transportation company just to stay away out of those kind of conflicts. But it's up to you, you decide. Now let's talk about some specific areas in Bavaro. As an example, so like Los Corrales area, let's cover some negative and positive things. So security 24/7, the Los Corrales area is secure. The best beach in the area, that's for sure. Looks like paradise, feels like paradise. Security on the beach. In most cases, beach chairs, or you can go and apply for at the beach club you can consume something, so you can have a beach chair for a day. Super centric, everything is around Los Corrales. So negative in Los Corrales, when it rains, water could have some specific odor. It happens sometimes. Street hustlers, they are really noisy and I don't like them a lot because they are, like all the time around and trying to sell you something. So just say no, and that's kind of negative for Los Corrales. Cocotal area. Yeah, positive, security 24/7, amazing golf fields and central pool. Disadvantages, you still need to drive to the beach, around 5 to 7 minutes, but still you need to drive to the beach. So if you want to be on the beach, so I would consider different area. But if you want to have like more security and privacy, this is your choice. Turquesa area and Stanza Mar. What is great about those kind of residences that they are directly on the beach. Super centric and everything is around. Well, sometimes they had issue with water before, and sometimes it was the issue with algae. So, but now looks like everything is working well with those kind of areas. One of the very attractive areas like presidential suites, but you need to walk 5 to 7 minutes to the city center, and especially during the night, this walk area is not safe. I would not recommend you to walk after 10 p.m. So with this information in mind, you can plan everything. So you can have an idea about everything and plan everything up front. So you can rent an apartment with breathtaking view, you can rent a villa for your family. Just consider some basic information about the areas and about security. I can tell you that we are not managing any unsecured like places without the security, without basic safety. So like if we're taking responsibility for anything and we're working with the landlords and we're working with the property, so we're taking care about everything. And I would rather not rent the property than I have like some negative experience with the tourists. For us, tourists, it's like our family, like our friends. We're a small company and we do our best to deliver the best experiences to our guests. So, welcome to Punta Cana, welcome to the Dominican Republic.